Hey guys, today we're looking at the EvoX carbon fiber eyelids, and they've just arrived in the mail. What you're going to need to install this is some rubbing alcohol. So here in Australia we've got something called isocol, and we actually use it as an antiseptic, but as you can see down the bottom here, it has isopropyl alcohol. You can get this from any supermarket. You're going to need some wipes so that you can apply it to your headlights, and you of course want to clean the upper area of the headlight prior to letting it dry and then installing the eyelids themselves. Okay guys, so as you can see, I'm just going to take off the lid for the rubbing alcohol, and firstly I'm just going to give the headlight a very good wipe down. You'll have tiny little remnants of dust and dirt that will be stuck on there when you're driving. Now you want to get onto the top part here, because that is where part of the actual eyelid joins to. So now that I've given it a good wipe down, I'm now going to get my second wipe, pour a decent amount of rubbing alcohol onto it, and now I'm going to give it the second wipe. So now I've given that an opportunity to dry. Just only needed a couple of minutes and that's fine. Here's a close-up look of the weave on the eyelids that I bought, and it's fairly typical of what you'd buy online. Here's the inside here with the 3M tape. And the thickness of the eyelid is actually not very thick, but it's thicker than the cover you'd get from Rexpeed, say for example, on the steering wheel, but only very marginally thicker. So the next step is we need to peel off all of this red tape, and then we need to apply it. So if I get the one for the right side, before you fit anything, just do a test mount so that you've got a good idea of how it's supposed to join. Probably the best thing to do is look at the outside, so here, this part of the headlight, because that is going to be one of the first things that people see. So that fit is fairly good, so that's what it's going to look like with the headlight eyelids on, and that's what it looks like standard. So now I'm just peeling this off, and as I peel it off, I don't want to touch that tape in any way, because every little bit of tape that you touch loses its stickiness from the oils that are naturally in your hands, in your fingerprints. Cool, so that was 3 pieces. Alright, so because this is on the outside of a car, I'll be putting some of my Pica Rain ceramic coating onto the item. But as I said, I'm going to just tuck that under there, line up the very outside of the eyelid to where it looks pretty decent. And that's going to be applied So you just move your hands around so that you can get some good contact between the part and the glass. I've actually just come back from driving the car, which is what I forgot to mention. Whenever you go to apply something like this, you can use a heat gun or hairdryer to soften up the glue that's on, also the tape that's on the item. I've just gone for a drive to put the 85 in my car, and as a result, at night time the headlight is relatively warm. So don't worry about applying and applying and applying. There's no issues of doing that. The more surface area you can get down onto the item, particularly when it's fresh like this, freshly peeled back, the better. So that's looking pretty decent. There's the side view. And there's a front view. Okay guys, so the headlight had cooled down on this side, so I quickly have just gone and put some put the hairdryer on this one so that it can retain some heat in the glue when it goes to be applied. It's looking pretty good. Don't expect any issues when I close the bonnet, but that'll be the final test. And I will have to see how this glue holds up, this tape holds up with the rain, but I guess in the future if you see me in a video and I don't have eyelids anymore, then you'll know that it was pretty rubbish. So, what do you think? Pretty decent. I've recently just taken off my OEM aero lip because it was catching and catching and catching, and the crack that was there was getting larger and larger. Look at that carbon. Nice, nice, nice. So, let's do the test. Great, it's nowhere near fouling because the bonnet line, yeah, it's significantly higher than where the headlight would be. So that is the new look of my car, with the blacked out front lip, which I like, and according to the stats on Instagram, a lot of people like the black front a lot better than the all white front. I get probably 4 to 5 times the amount of likes I do from the OEM aero lip, which is just pretty surprising given that it's a fairly rare part. So I've ordered some white pinstriping, which I'm going to put back on the lip and the side skirts, and yeah, I'm quite liking the look. That's pretty decent. Hope you've enjoyed that video, guys. Please like, comment and subscribe. Have a good night.